The storm rolled through Willow Creek like the sky was angry at the earth itself. Wind howled, trees bent, and thunder cracked so loud it shook the windows. Out in the fields, Caleb Ross was still working, helping his buddy Jacob cover his hay before it all got washed away. Rain hit hard, stinging his face, soaking through his shirt. He could see his own wheat field across the road, wide open. No tarp, no chance. Still, he stayed. By the time he got home, his land was nothing but mud and broken stalks. He just stood there, water dripping off his hat, watching the rain finish what it started. From the porch, his mama's voice came soft through the storm. "Caleb, you saved everyone's harvest but your own." He didn't say a word. He just sat down, boots heavy with mud, eyes fixed on the flooded field. Somewhere deep inside, something gave way, quiet, but final. And right there in that silence, a different kind of storm began. In Willow Creek, if something broke, folks called Caleb Ross. Fence down? Call Caleb? Truck dead? Call Caleb. Didn't matter what time, he always showed up. People said, "That Ross boy's got a heart of gold." And maybe he did. But his own fields stayed half-plowed. His barn needed fixing, and his mama's porch creaked every night. Because Caleb was always somewhere else, solving everyone else's problems. She'd tell him, "Son, you can't pour from an empty cup." He'd just smile. "I'll be fine, Ma. Folks need me." But the truth? The more they leaned on him, the more he forgot how to stand for himself. And sooner or later, even the strongest man runs out of yes. A few days later, Caleb walked out to the far edge of Willow Creek, where old Hank lived by the river. The man was known for his quiet ways and wise words. Caleb sighed. "Hank, I don't get it. I help everyone, but somehow I feel empty." Hank stared at the slow-moving water. "You see that river, son? It feeds every tree, every field. But when it forgets its own path, it floods." Caleb frowned. "So even a river needs limits?" "Exactly," Hank said. "Even kindness does. Without no, you drown in your own giving." Then Hank smiled and handed him a simple rule. "For 1 week, don't say yes right away. If your heart or hands ain't ready, just say, 'Not today. Watch what happens.'" Caleb chuckled. "That's easier said than done." "Maybe," Hank said, "but peace has a funny way of showing up when guilt finally leaves." And that week would change Caleb more than any storm ever could. Day 1. Jacob ran over, breathless. "Caleb, my bull's sick and help me haul it to the vet." Caleb looked at his half-plowed field, then at Jacob. He took a breath. "Sorry, buddy. Not today." Jacob blinked. "You're saying no?" "Guess I am." It felt strange, heavy and freeing all at once. By sundown, Caleb's own field was finally done. Next few days, same story. Folks came asking. He said no, kindly but firm. Then one night, rain poured again. His roof started leaking, and no one came. He smiled to himself, not angry this time. He patched it alone, listening to the rain hit the tin above him. That quiet felt better than any thank you ever had. For the first time, Caleb wasn't saving anyone, and somehow, that saved him. Weeks passed. Caleb wasn't the same man anymore. He worked slower, smiled easier, and didn't jump every time someone called his name. Funny thing, folks started figuring things out on their own. Jacob fixed his own fences. Neighbors stopped knocking for every little thing. Caleb's crops grew stronger than ever. His back stopped aching, and his mama said, "You look lighter, son." One evening, old Hank dropped by. "So," he asked, "did the world fall apart when you stopped saying yes?" Caleb grinned. "Nah, it just learned to stand on its own." Hank nodded. "Told you, when you stop saying yes to everyone, you finally say yes to yourself. The same thunder that once broke him now rolled soft in the distance. The storm hadn't ruined his life, it had reset it. Maybe you're a bit like Caleb, always showing up, always saying yes, even when it costs you peace. Here's the truth. You're not selfish for saying no. You're just choosing to breathe before you break. The world won't fall apart if you rest. It'll just learn to stand without you. People don't respect what you give away too easy. They respect what you protect. So guard your time, your heart, your peace. Because when you stop being everywhere for everyone, you finally become someone for yourself. And if this story hit home, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Maybe they've been everyone's Caleb too.